factors
and multiples.
When we multiply two or more numbers, we get a product. Each number is called a factor of the product. The product is called a multiple of each of the numbers. Example, 5 into 7 into 9 is equal to 315. 5, 7 and 9 are factors of 315 and 315 is a multiple of each of 5, 7 and 9. A number is said to be the factor of another if it can divide the other completely. Every number is a multiple of 1. Every number is a multiple of itself. There is no last greatest multiple of a number. A number which when divided by 2 leaves 0 a remainder is an even number. A number which when divided by 2 leaves 1 as remainder is an odd number. 1 is a factor of every number and every number is a factor of itself. Prime number. A number that has only two factors, that is, 1 and the number itself, is known as prime number. Composite number. A number which has more than two factors is called a composite number. Number 1 has only one factor. It is neither prime nor composite. It is called unique number. 2 is the only even prime number and also the smallest prime number. All prime numbers except 2 are odd numbers. All even numbers except 2 are composite numbers. Co-prime numbers. Two numbers which have no other common factor except 1 are called co-prime numbers. Twin prime numbers. Consecutive prime numbers with a difference of 2 between them are called twin primes. A number is divisible by 2 if the digit in the units place of the number is any one of 0, 2, 4, 6 and 8. A number is divisible by 5 if the digit in the units place of the number is either 0 or 5. A number is divisible by 10 if the digit in the units place of the number is 0. A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of the digits in the number is divisible by 3. A number is divisible by 9 if the sum of the digits in the number is divisible by 9. A number is divisible by 4 if the number formed by the digits in the tens and units place is divisible by 4. LCM, least common multiple. The least common multiple, LCM, of two or more numbers is the smallest number which is a multiple of each of the given numbers. The LCM of any two or more numbers cannot be less than any one of them. The LCM of two co-prime numbers is their product. If a number is a factor of another number, then their LCM is the greatest of those numbers. The process of prime factorization helps in finding the lowest common multiple or the LCM of a given set of numbers.
Correct. Correct. Fantastic. Correct. Excellent. Correct. 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 Excellent. Correct. Correct. Fantastic. Correct. Excellent. Correct. 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 Excellent. Correct. Correct. Fantastic. Correct. Excellent. Correct. 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 Excellent. Correct. Correct. Fantastic. Correct. Excellent. Correct. 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 Excellent. Correct. Correct. Fantastic. Correct. Excellent. Correct. 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 Excellent. Correct. Correct. Fantastic. Correct. Excellent. fractions and decimals.
Fraction. A fraction represents the part of a whole. In a fraction, denominator tells us how many equal parts the whole has been divided into. In a fraction, numerator tells us how many parts of the whole are being considered. In a fraction, two numerals are written one below the other, separated by a line. The numeral written above the line is the numerator. Below the line is the denominator. To get equivalent fraction for a given fraction, multiply its numerator and denominator by the same number. Like and unlike fractions. Like fractions. Fractions which have a common denominator are called like fractions. We can add and subtract like fractions directly. Unlike fractions. Fractions with different denominators are called unlike fractions. Proper fraction. In a fraction, if numerator is less than the denominator, it is called proper fraction. Improper fraction. In a fraction, if the numerator is greater than or equal to the denominator, it is called improper fraction. If the numerator is equal to the denominator, then the fraction represents a whole number, that is 1. Unit fractions. Fractions with 1 or unit as the numerator are called unit fractions. Decimals. Decimal comes from the Latin word decem, meaning 10. The number 10 is the base of the system. Decimal separates the whole numbers from the decimal fractions. We can expand the decimal numbers as below. Example: 0.38 is equal to 0 plus 3 by 10 plus 8 by 100. That is equal to 0 plus 0.3 plus 0.08. Addition of decimals. Add decimal numbers exactly as you add whole numbers, keeping in mind the following. 1. Write the number according to the place values. 2. See that the decimal point falls on the decimal line. 3. Addends may or may not have a digit for every column. Example: add 23.45 plus 146.09 plus 3.456. subtraction of decimals. Steps to be followed while subtracting the decimals. 1. Write the numbers seeing that the decimal point is on the decimal line and the greater number is on top. 2. Fill in the blank spaces with zeros to make working easy. 3. Remember that adding zeros on the extreme right of the decimal column makes no difference to the value of the number. Example: 169.056 minus 54.1.
Correct. Correct. Fantastic. Correct. Excellent. Correct. 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 Excellent. Correct. Correct. Fantastic. Correct. Excellent. Correct. 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 Excellent. Correct. Correct. Fantastic. Correct. Excellent. Correct. 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 Excellent. Correct. Correct. Fantastic.